Over there, cavorting with some turkeys is the object of today's mission. Here's a fairly good indication of how you're able to use the land to your advantage. So I've crossed over the adjacent property and got onto these foothills. You know, I knew these birds were here, so I came up the other side of this ridge and I fired a shot from there across to here, and my bird's down just here. And it's pretty much how you have to do it with these guys, because you can't approach in direct sight. They won't let you do that. But as you can see, there's the next gully. And I tried to cross over here and catch them in here, but by the time I got across here, they'd already got right up near the top, so they were looking down on me. And that's a no-shot situation because there's no backstop, none whatsoever. There's plenty of backstop when you're shooting across the grain of the country like this. Here's our first bird down today. Let's go and have a look at him. He's a cock. He's a beautiful blue head, and he's just starting to develop his tail feathers. Not particularly well developed at the moment. It's only the end of May. It'll be August and September probably when they start arguing with their brothers and trying to figure out who's going to get their end away with the ladies. Yeah, we learn that lesson time and time again. I just snuck over this ridge behind me here. Thought I'd cleared this paddock. And there's a peacock right down there in the bottom. Right down there. Anyway, it gets worse. I'll give it a couple of minutes before I stood up. I stood up and sidled around to the side here to try and find a better way down with better footing. And the peacock came right out of that gully right there and took off, took to the wing, and he's gone down, he's landed in the tops of those totras down there. And I'll just give you an idea how cunning these little devils are. They definitely know they're hunted, and they know the right technique to avoid being shot. Anyway, we'll go and pick him up, add him to the other two, and that patch of wet weather's actually dropped away, so's the wind. Quite remarkable how much 10 minutes can make, how much difference 10 minutes can make. I'll just give you another look around this spot I'm in at the moment to give you an idea how interesting it is. You get little ridges like this, and deep gullies, and lots of dead ground, little folds in the ground like that. There's another one up in here, another one runs around here. There's even a little fold in the ground behind that hump there that's quite interesting. Anyway, I've just taken two birds out of this corner. Let's come down here a little bit. See if I can't see the stump. No, I can't. That's alright. Anyway, I came over here to look into this gully and shot a bird there, and then snuffled along a little bit more on my belly and put another one up that was in the face of the hill here, about here somewhere I think. When I shot him, I thought he had taken to his wing, but he's actually down over there. He didn't go very far at all. I'll just zoom in, have a look at him. There he is there. So he didn't get very far. I'm quite lucky that he landed that way up, because they're quite, when they land the right way up and they tuck their feathers up tidily, you can't see the blue, and sometimes they're quite difficult to find. Anyway, there you go, that's another one down. I'll have to walk over there and pick him up. Well, I just knocked two more over. And I must say, I'm impressed with these things. This is new ammunition. I was using this 2200 feet per second 30 grain hollow point, and I'm now using this 2200 feet per second Spitzer point ammo. It's a 22 Magnum round. I haven't printed it on paper yet, but I'm quite impressed. Anyway, the next two birds are around here. We've just snuck up over this gully and shot over that way, and we got two more, so that makes 7 for this evening. That's not bad. Here's one just gapping it out of the way now. 7's enough for me to deal with. I think we'll call it quits at this. We've had quite a successful outing. I've got wet feet and wet pants, but yeah, I enjoy a day in the field, having a look-see about.